When we talk about vision, we're not merely referring to a fleeting thought or a vague idea about the future. Vision is far more than that. It is a divine seed planted deep within you, a glimpse of something greater that you are destined to become. It is not just something you hope for, it is something you have been chosen to fulfill. Vision is the power to see beyond what is currently in front of you, to look past the circumstances, and to glimpse the promise of what could be. It is seeing the invisible and believing it will one day be made visible. The power of vision lies in its ability to guide you through life's storms. When everything around you is chaotic and the world is shouting its doubts, vision is what anchors you. It becomes your North Star, pulling you through the darkness. When you are weary and the path ahead seems unclear, it is your vision that reminds you of your purpose, of where you are headed and why you must keep moving forward. It is the ability to see the end result before you even take the first step. Vision empowers you to navigate the obstacles that life will throw in your path. The road to fulfilling your dream is rarely a straight line. In fact, it's often jagged with twists and turns you never anticipated. You'll face moments of doubt, moments of failure, moments of exhaustion that will try to make you lose sight of what you're meant to accomplish. But your vision is what keeps you grounded. It's what allows you to see beyond the temporary setbacks, beyond the failures and disappointments, to hold on to the bigger picture. Your vision is what gives you clarity in the midst of confusion. It reminds you that the struggle you're experiencing today is nothing compared to the victory that awaits you. It whispers to you that the dreams you're chasing are worth every bit of effort, every ounce of strength you have. In order to truly understand the power of vision, you must realize that it is not just about seeing things as they are, but about seeing things as they could be. It's about looking at the world and seeing opportunity in places others might see only difficulty. It's about seeing potential in yourself even when no one else can. The vision you hold inside of you is not subject to the opinions of others or the limitations that life tries to place on you. It is an unshakable truth that resides in the very core of your being and is stronger than any opposition you may face. Your vision doesn't come to life because of external conditions. It comes to life because of the faith and conviction you carry within. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the right set of circumstances. It's about recognizing that the dream within you was placed there for a reason, and it is meant to manifest no matter the odds. You have to look at your vision through the lens of possibility, not impossibility. When you see the world through the eyes of vision, you begin to notice opportunities where others only see obstacles. It is easy to become discouraged when the journey feels long, or when the progress is slower than you imagined. But the power of vision lies in its ability to transform your perspective. It gives you the strength to keep going, even when the results are not immediate. Vision is what gives you the courage to keep pursuing your dream, even when it seems like the world is standing in your way. It sustains you when everything around you is crumbling. Vision is not just an idea, it is a force that moves you forward, that drives you toward what you know you are destined for, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Your vision is not just a dream, it's your purpose. And when you align your steps with the vision that's been placed within you, you will begin to see the world shift in response to your actions. The power of vision does not just come from seeing what could be, but from believing in it so deeply that you move heaven and earth to bring it to life. The vision you hold is what sustains you through the darkest seasons, and it is the very thing that brings light to your future. It's not just about seeing where you're going. It's about believing with everything inside of you that you are going to get there. So when life gets tough, when the journey feels overwhelming, when the doubts start to creep in, I want you to remember the power of your vision. The dream you carry inside of you is not by accident. It is not some random thought or desire. It was placed inside of you for a reason, and that reason is bigger than any circumstance or challenge you may face. Your vision has the power to transform your life and the lives of those around you. Never underestimate the power of seeing what others cannot. The journey of persistence is not for the faint of heart. It is a path that demands more from you than you thought you could give. Persistence is not just about showing up when things are easy, when the road is smooth, or when everything seems to be falling into place. No true persistence is found in the moments when the world seems to be against you, when failure feels like an old friend, and when you question whether it's all worth it. It is in those moments that persistence reveals its true power. When you begin a journey, especially one tied to a dream, you are filled with excitement and hope. The vision is clear, the possibilities are endless, and you feel unstoppable. But soon the journey will take a turn. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan. Obstacles will appear seemingly out of nowhere, and they will block your path. The road ahead will no longer look so inviting. You'll find yourself standing at the crossroads of doubt, wondering if you should keep going or give up and turn back. This is where persistence makes its entrance. It's the ability to press on when you don't feel like it. It's the strength to keep moving forward even when you are tired, even when you're uncertain, and even when it feels like nothing is changing. Persistence is the relentless pursuit of your goal, no matter the setbacks, no matter the delays, and no matter the circumstances that try to discourage you. It is understanding that every step you take, no matter how small, is still a step forward. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't often lies not in talent or opportunity, but in the willingness to persist when things get tough. It's about the commitment to keep going even when you don't see immediate results. Because the truth is, the journey will be long, and there will be times when it feels like you're walking in circles. There will be moments when the results don't reflect the effort you've put in, when you feel unseen, unheard, and unnoticed. But it is during these times that your persistence will carry you. Persistence is the art of remaining steady in your pursuit, even when the winds of doubt and failure blow fiercely against you. It is in the moments of trial that your true character is forged. Every setback, every disappointment, every roadblock is not meant to stop you, but to strengthen you. They are opportunities for growth. When you feel like giving up, persistence tells you that you are closer than you think. It reminds you that every no you encounter is one step closer to a yes. Every failed attempt is a lesson learned, a step taken that brings you closer to success. Without persistence, those lessons would be wasted. Those steps would be meaningless. Persistence is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams. But let me be clear, persistence is not about mindlessly repeating the same actions over and over again with no reflection or strategy. It's not about blindly pushing through, hoping that something will eventually work. True persistence is about adapting and learning from every obstacle you face. It is about having the courage to adjust your approach while keeping your eyes on the goal. The path will not always be straight. And the challenges will not always be predictable, but persistence gives you the resilience to face them head on. It teaches you the power of adaptability, the ability to pivot when necessary, but to always stay focused on the end goal. The journey of persistence will test your faith. There will be moments when the road feels lonely, when others have moved on and your support system begins to dwindle. But it is in those moments that you must remember the foundation of your vision. Persistence is rooted in the belief that what you are working toward is worth every sacrifice, every struggle, and every tear. It's the unshakable belief that your dream is meant for you, that your purpose is greater than your temporary setbacks, and that you have been called to keep moving forward. When you persist, you carry with you the strength of your own conviction, and that strength will carry you through the toughest times. Throughout this journey, you will encounter many voices of doubt, fear, and criticism. People will tell you that it's too hard, that you're wasting your time, that you should quit and do something easier. But persistence is the ability to drown out those voices. It's the courage to keep moving when the world is telling you to stop. It's trusting the inner voice, the one that first spoke the dream into your heart, and knowing that no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, you are on the right path. Persistence is a mindset. It's the belief that you will keep going no matter the hurdles, no matter the setbacks, no matter the failures, until you achieve your goal. It is understanding that success doesn't happen overnight and that every great achievement takes time, effort, and countless moments of pushing through adversity. It is learning that the journey itself, every hard step, every challenge is just as important as the destination. The lessons learned along the way, the growth you experience, and the person you become in the process are as valuable as the achievement itself. When you persist, you don't just change your circumstances, you change yourself. You grow stronger, wiser, more resilient. You develop a depth of character that will carry you beyond the dreams you once had. And one day when you reach the place you've been striving for, you will look back at the journey and you'll see how far you've come. But more importantly, you will recognize that it was your persistence that carried you through every storm, that saw you through every dark night, and that ultimately led you to victory. The responsibility to act is one of the most powerful truths we must accept in the pursuit of our dreams. It is easy to get caught up in the fantasy of what we want to achieve, imagining the end result, visualizing the glory of success, and dreaming about the rewards that await us. But there is one truth we must confront: a dream without action is merely an idea. A vision without the will to act is nothing more than a hope. It's not enough to dream about the future. You must take responsibility for making it a reality. We live in a world that is full of distractions, obstacles, and challenges. It is easy to become paralyzed by fear or by doubt. It's easy to sit back and wait for the perfect moment, for the right set of circumstances to appear, or for someone to come and give us permission to move forward. But here's the truth: the moment you decide to take responsibility for your dream is the moment you realize that waiting is no longer an option. The responsibility to act means that you stop looking for reasons to delay and start looking for opportunities to move forward. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every success story begins with a decision to act. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the step that transforms a vision into reality. You see, the universe responds to your faith, but it also responds to your actions. Faith without works is dead, as the old saying goes. And there is no way around it if you want to achieve something. If you want to bring your dream to life, you must take action. But it's not just about action in the broadest sense, it's about intentional, purposeful action. The responsibility to act requires you to take ownership of your own journey. It's about waking up every day with a sense of purpose, knowing that what you do today will determine the course of tomorrow. You can't sit back and wait for things to happen for you. You have to be the one who makes them happen. You must take responsibility for your thoughts, your choices, your habits, and your behavior. Every decision you make is either moving you closer to or further away from the dream that is within you. This responsibility means you must be accountable to yourself, to your vision, and to your purpose. It means recognizing that you are the only one who has the power to change your situation. The world can give you advice, encouragement, and resources, but at the end of the day, the responsibility to act lies in your hands. No one else can make the decisions for you. No one else can do the work for you. You must decide to move, to get up, and to take those steps, no matter how small, every single day. There will be times when you feel uncertain, when you don't have all the answers, or when you don't know exactly what the next step is. But this is where the responsibility to act becomes even more important. Action breeds clarity. When you take that first step, even in the face of uncertainty, the path begins to unfold. You may not know every detail of the journey, but by acting, you are creating momentum. Momentum is the force that will carry you through the tough times and propel you towards your goals. It's like pushing a heavy boulder up a hill at first. It's hard, but as you continue to push, the boulder begins to move on its own. And soon you are traveling faster than you ever thought possible. Taking responsibility for your actions means you understand that progress is not linear. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and failures along the way. But it is in those moments of failure that you are truly tested. Will you take responsibility for learning from your mistakes and using them as stepping stones towards success? Or will you allow fear and failure to paralyze you, to make you retreat into comfort and complacency? The responsibility to act requires you to stand tall in the face of adversity, to embrace failure as part of the process, and to keep moving forward no matter how hard it gets. Action is also a discipline. It's not just about making a grand gesture or taking a big leap. The responsibility to act requires consistency, perseverance, and a commitment to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Consistent, small actions accumulate over time and lead to extraordinary results. It's the daily choices you make that shape your destiny. It's about being intentional with your time, your energy, and your resources. Every day you are given the opportunity to act in alignment with your dreams, and you must decide whether to take it or let it slip away. But the responsibility to act is not just about taking action for the sake of action. It is about being strategic and wise in your approach. It's about recognizing that every action you take should be aligned with your larger vision. You must act with purpose, with clarity, and with conviction. It's about making decisions that propel you toward your goals, not just keeping busy or filling your time with meaningless tasks. You have to ask yourself, is this action helping me move closer to my dream, or is it just filling up space in my life? There's another element of responsibility that we often overlook: accountability. When you take responsibility for your actions, you must also be willing to be held accountable for them. Accountability is the force that helps you stay committed to your dream when the going gets tough. It's about having people in your life who will encourage you, challenge you, and keep you on track. Accountability creates a support system, a safety net that helps you stay focused and driven. Ultimately, the responsibility to act is the greatest gift you can give to yourself. It's the act of saying, I am in control of my destiny. I am responsible for my choices, my journey, and my future. When you take responsibility for your dream, you acknowledge that you are the architect of your life. You recognize that no one else will build it for you. No one else will carry you to your success. Only you can take that step, move in that direction, and turn your dream into something tangible. The power is in your hands, and the responsibility to act lies squarely on your shoulders. In conclusion, remember this: your dream is not a mere wish or fleeting thought. It is a calling, a divine purpose placed inside of you that demands to be brought to life. The power of vision gives you direction, but the journey requires persistence, and the responsibility to act ensures that the dream moves from the realm of possibility into reality. Every step you take, every choice you make shapes the life you are destined to create. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for someone to tell you that you're ready. The time to act is now. The path won't always be easy, and the road may be long, but the responsibility to act is yours. Embrace it, own it, and move forward with faith, knowing that as long as you are persistent and willing to act, no dream is too far out of reach. The power to shape your future is in your hands. Now it's time to move.